something funky.
Social distancing, but doesn't look like it.
Martina Gomez.
Woo!
In second place, number 200, Sienna Wood.
Woo!
And your winner of Gomez B, number 240, Colby Doss.
Guys, who does this? Please tell me. I go to pull the freaking thing off to open my egg whites and it breaks. How the heck am I supposed to open this thing? Seriously? Where there's a will, there's a way. That's for sure. Hey. So, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to you.
How it feel having a wife on prep during our anniversary? That didn't happen last year.
Yeah, we can never go anywhere. Can't celebrate. I mean, COVID anyway, we can't really go anywhere, but yeah. We couldn't have went nowhere, couldn't have did anything, so we just buying each other gifts and loving each other, supporting each other.
So next year I can do a prep during our anniversary? No? No.
We'll probably be taking care of little ones or something, hopefully.
So yes, I am in my car right now. And why? Because I'm going to get acupuncture. Not sure how this is going to go. I've never had acupuncture done before. Not keen on needles. I know I have a bunch of tattoos, but I'm not keen on needles. It's levels to it, you guys. Like, you don't go through all the layers of skin, you know. And, anyway, I will let you know how it goes. I'm not sure I'll be able to record in there, but I will let you know how I feel after. And maybe I will be bold enough to ask permission to record the experience. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Be back. Just got out of acupuncture. Quick experience brief. I don't know how I feel. I feel sore, but she told me that would happen. Especially my shoulder is like aching tremendously, and she basically told me because shoulder injury in high school where I have a whole bunch of scar tissue, my muscle has been so tight in that area, it's not surprising to her that it aches the way it does, but she said it should go away in about 15 minutes or so. She did acupuncture and cupping, and I could definitely tell where my body was more sensitive in those areas, like my lower back and of course my shoulder. The game plan for today's session was to start working on, because my complaints came from my hip flexors and my back, and my shoulder of course, but I'm not as worried about my shoulder as I am my hip flexors and my back, simply because me trying to get bigger quads and all that, and the deadlifts and things of that nature, I just want to release that tension. I want it to be not as tight so I can get deeper in my, deadlifts and squats and things of that nature. So we're going to see how I feel later today, but right now, I mean, my back and stuff do feel more relaxed, but it's still, like, I still know that there's slight achiness there, but it did just basically get stunned to death. But my shoulder was the most abrupt, and I don't want to call it pain, because I know what pain is in my shoulder, and this isn't it. It's achy, like my muscles are stupid tired type of achy. So we'll see how I feel later. But she said I could work out, but I'm not. Luckily, I scheduled this during my recovery week, so I do have a follow-up with her on Thursday, and we're not going to go as hard, she said, because she considers me an athlete. She kind of went hard on me because she knows my body would recover fast. But next week it's going to be a follow-up, and then we'll see how I feel after that, and if I need to continue to maintain throughout the remainder of my prep, I will. Cost-wise, she doesn't go through insurance, so this is me paying out of pocket, and for those who want to know, she charges $80, which is high to some people. But the reason I chose her was because I have a friend that goes to her and like rives and raves about her, and she was awesome. Like, her bedside manner was amazing, and I really appreciated Dr. Haley. Really appreciated Dr. Haley and her bedside manner. This is her info. If you live in Virginia, I will, just so y'all can see that. Yep. If it works out for me, I will continue to do it. If not, I will keep my $80 in my pocket. But we'll see how this goes. I'm going to go home, try to catch up on my water, because that's another thing she said. She was like, hey, make sure you're drinking a lot of water today, because your body's going to have to, flush all of those toxins that we released out of your system. So, and she definitely recommended I take extra magnesium today, just to help with the recovery. So I'm about to go eat and drink water and chill out for the remainder of the day. Probably go to the gym with hubby. I won't be working out, but I'll be helping him with his workout. And yeah, just enjoy my day off.